In business today, the Food and Beverage Association of Ghana, Fabag, has affirmed its belief that the private sector, which is the engine of growth, has what it takes to sustainably perform and spur the desired economic growth in the long run if government reduces the current level of high taxes and levies, consumer, as well as profit deductions, which are tax deductible. This appeal was made to government by the group's executive chairman, Mr. John Awuni, at a news briefing in Accra.
24 budget reading by the finance minister next month, the Food and Beverages Association Fabag is drawing government attention to the fact that the gains the economy is beginning to record could be sustained for long-term growth and development if the private sector is relieved of some burdensome taxes, either in the form of corporate taxes, consumption taxes, or income tax. According to Fabag, if businesses are overtaxed, they have nothing left to invest into research, develop and expand. At a news briefing in Accra, the executive chairman of Fabag, Mr. John Awuni, said considering the level of low wages and salaries in the country, the government can trigger higher demand for goods and services in the private sector if taxes are reviewed downwards.
The business sector is currently riddled with too many taxes, levies and duties, and indeed an overtaxed economy, thereby stifling growth. The government stands to rake in more revenue for development if taxes are reduced and some cancelled. Currently, prices of goods and services are very high, consequently reducing the demand for these goods and services. Considering the level of low wages and salaries in the country, the government can trigger higher demand for goods and services in the private sector if taxes are reviewed downwards.
The General Secretary of the Food and Beverages Association of Ghana, Mrs. Samuel Atu-Agre, suggested some of the taxes to be scrapped during the budget reading.
We have something that we call network charges. And that alone has almost about 5 different components that you have to pay. We have the special levy, which is the presidential special levy. Then we also see the COVID tax, which unfortunately has come to stay.
Fabag believes increased demand for goods will obviously lead to higher sale volume and higher production levels in industry and consequently more revenue for the government.